No. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Is it? I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Achha, yesterday also I told you that you join from your mail, but all of you, what are you doing? You are joining from your WhatsApp group. Just wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Only you have joined. Achha, anybody from section A till now who have joined? From section A. Anyone from section A? Anyone from section A who has joined? বেশিরভাগই বি সেকশন থেকে জয়েন করছে। কি হলো, সেকশন এ থেকে কেউ আছে? গৌরব দত্ত। সেকশন এ থেকে কেউ নেই না? নো ওয়ান ফ্রম সেকশন এ? তাদের তো গ্রুপে আমি ইনফর্ম করে দিয়েছি, কেউ জয়েন করছে না কেন? লাস্ট ক্লাসগুলি একটাও জয়েন করেনি। Shirshak Das. Respond. Sujan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Section. Yes, sir.
You are from section A.
Yes, sir.
So how many students are in your section?
So
Total?
approximately 40.
All are from civil.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Why you are not joining the class, the previous one? You
So yesterday I
didn't. No, not about
So
you.
first day, yes, sir.
Not about you. I have send you mail. Have you got?
Yes, sir.
So why just see why they are not joining? You can inform in the group also. Because earlier Mitra madam was taking your class. Okay, so I'll start. Okay, so are you seeing this PPT? Just see the bottom of my presentation. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll start without wasting any more time. So today we will basically see this the relation between your applied load, shear force, and bending moment. Okay. Yesterday we had solved a numerical problem, and we have learned how to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. Today we will try to derive a relation between your applied load and shear force and bending moment. Okay. So this was the problem we have done yesterday. So the relation between load, shear force, and bending moment. That is, your applied load is W, shear force is V, and bending moment is M. So see the first one. This is your shear force V, and W is your load, M is the moment, and V is the shear force. So we'll derive this relation. This is very important. Who is joining? Okay. See what happens if you join from your WhatsApp group. I have to admit you. It's in between presentation. It is very difficult.
স্যার 2 দিন ধরে স্যার লিংক আসছে না।
আমি তো সবাইকে তো আমি পাঠালাম, সবাইকে মেইল করে আমি একটা করে পার্সোনালি পাঠিয়েছি, মানে 10টা গ্রুপ করে 10টা মেইল করে মানে একটা গ্রুপ বানিয়ে পাঠিয়েছি। তোমরা এক কাজ করো, শোনো, আমার মনে হচ্ছে ওই তুমি সবগুলো ফোল্ডার দেখবে, একটা মেইল বক্সে অনেকগুলো থাকে তো, প্রাইমারি ছাড়া অনেক সময় আপডেট একটা বলে একটা আছে ফোল্ডার, আপডেট ফোল্ডারেও থাকতে পারে কিন্তু। হ্যাঁ, এটা চেক করবে। মেইল তো মানে গেছে শিওর।
ওকে স্যার,
ঠিক আছে,
চেক করব।
এটা একটু চেক করো।
স্যার আমার এখানে মেইলটা
আর না হলে তোমরা ওই যে এসআইপি তে যে ইয়েটা আছে, বা যে কোনো তোমাদের আমার কাছে তো এসআইপি এর ইয়েটা আছে, মানে তোমার মেইলের লিস্টটা দেখবে, অনেক সময় ভুলও থাকতে পারে, এই জন্য হয়তো পাচ্ছে না। কোথায় তোমাদের মেইল আইডি গুলো কোথায় আছে?
না স্যার, প্রথম দিন তো স্যার এসেছিল।
আমার কাছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি এসআইপি এর যে লিস্টটা আছে, আমি সেখান থেকে সবার মেইল করেছি, হ্যাঁ, কালেক্ট করেছি, যে সামার ইন্টার্নশিপ প্রোগ্রাম যেটা, ওইখানে যা আছে সেটাই
লিংক পাঠাবে ওরা, মানে বুঝতে পারিনি যে সেম লিংক দিয়ে মানে প্রতিদিন ক্লাস হবে, অথবা সেই জন্য।
ঠিক আছে। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। Okay. So see this figure here. This is a simply supported beam, and with an UDL. UDL means your uniformly distributed load. This is W per meter. Okay. So this is your point support 1, that is A, and this is B. Okay. For derivation the relationship, we have assumed a small section. It is a very small section we have considered. This is C dash. Okay. So the distance between this point C from support A is your X, and this distance, this C to C dash, is delta X. It is a very small distance. Okay. And let us zoom this C dash portion. So what happens? This is uniformly distributed load, that is W per meter. Okay, so W Newton per meter maybe. So this is for whole length, that is for total length A to B. So for this length delta X, the load will be, if you derive the UDL into point load, that will be your W delta X. W is the total force into the length delta X, that will give you the point load in this section only, C to C dash. Okay, this is, if you convert this UDL into point load, we can do it. So this is W delta X. Okay, and it will act to the middle point of this C dash. So this distance will be delta X by 2. Definitely it will be delta X by 2, and this distance from the left side, it is also will be delta X by 2. So if this is this force W delta X acts downward direction, so accordingly a shear force will generate this V in the upward direction, and if the direction is upward, shear force direction is upward, the corresponding clockwise moment will generate. And so if it is upward, then it will be automatically downward. If you remember our previous class, this will be downward direction. So if the shear force is downward, the moment will anti-clockwise. Okay, then and this distance is delta X. Now consider this A to AC, that shear force is V, and in this portion C to C dash, the shear force is V plus delta V, because this distance is very small. So that's why at the C dash portion, the shear force is V plus V dash, and correspondingly the moment we have assumed is M plus M dash. Just wait a second, someone is trying to join. Kaveri Rukrokmani. Priyanka. You try to join the class on time. Okay, whoever you have just joined, you try to join in the class at time, on time. So let's move forward. See, I have to manually admit them. So this is a summation of force for to remain in equilibrium. It's the same thing we have done yesterday. Summation of forces is equal to 0, that is in y direction. So what are the forces? We are considering this section, this small section, C dash portion. Okay, so your shear force is V, this force, and it is upward, so it is positive. V minus this force W delta X, it is downward, so that is minus again V plus V dash, this is also downward, so this is minus is equal to 0. Summation is 0. Now if you simplify this, it will be delta V is equal to minus, just see, this V and V will be cancelled out, so this delta V will be equal to minus of W delta X. You can do it in your exercise book, you will find this. Then delta V upon delta X will be minus W from this line. Next step is this. Now there is a formula. If delta X tends to 0, this if you remember from your limit check method, limit formula, if delta X tends to 0, we can write this, that is dV by dx will be equal to minus W. Okay, so what is the relation? DV by dx is equal to minus W. That means if you from your shear force diagram, the slope, see, dV by dx, that means it is a slope. So if you find any point in your shear force diagram, the slope will give you the point at that slope will give you the applied load. That is the physical significance. Now we are calculating about your moment. So see the relation between M and V. So again, summation of moment will be equal to 0 to remain in equilibrium. So this is clockwise movement, that is why it is minus M plus M plus del M, that is this one. This is anti-clockwise, so hence positive, minus V into delta X, that is V into delta X, this distance, plus this force W delta X into, what is the distance? If it is delta X, and so the distance will be delta X by 2. Now see this portion, the last one. If we multiply this delta X into delta X, that will give you delta X square. So see, this delta X is a very small quantity, and delta X is also a small quantity, the same. So if you multiply this small quantity into another small quantity, it will give you a very less quantity. So we can neglect this portion. So ultimately you will get this is equal to 0, and you will get delta M minus V into delta X is equal to 0. So if you simplify this, delta M by delta X will be equal to V, and again from the limit formula, if delta X tends to 0, we can write this one, that is delta M by, that is dm, and delta X is dx, that is dm by dx will be equal to 0. So from this formula, what is the physical significance? The significance is that in your bending moment diagram, that is BMD, bending moment diagram, if I plot any point at a certain, that is I am plotting a point in a certain way, the slope at that point will give you the value of shear force. That is, in your bending moment diagram, a certain point, the slope will give you the value of shear force applied at that point. You have to understand this. This is the physical significance. Who else are joining? Gaurav Ghosh, Tithi Devnath, Ajay Devnath, Rajdeep Gupta, Aslam Khan. Just wait a second. এই তোমরা কোথায় ছিলে এতক্ষণ? তিথি, দেবনাথ,
স্যার আমি তো কোনো মেল পাইনি, আমার ফ্রেন্ড লিংকটা শেয়ার করেছে তো আসতে পারিনি এতক্ষণ।
সেম লিংক তো আগের যেটা ছিল সেটাই,
ও আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে স্যার, নেক্সট ক্লাস থেকে
ওই
তাহলে দেখে থাকবো।
লিংক একটাই থাকবে। হ্যাঁ,
ওকে ওকে স্যার, ঠিক আছে।
আমি সেম লিংকটাই আজকে তোমাদের আবার সবাইকে মেইল করব, আর নেক্সট ডে থেকে মেইল থেকে জয়েন করব, ঠিক
স্যার
আছে?
ডেইলি ক্লাসের জন্য কি সেম সেম লিংক থাকবে?
হ্যাঁ, সেম লিংক।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে স্যার, অ্যাকচুয়ালি এখন এতক্ষণ ধরে আমরা ট্রাই করছি, পাই না কোনো লিংক, অনেকজন বলছে ক্লাসে ঢুকে গেছে।
এই দেখো না, এখন সবাই জয়েন করছে, মানে
হ্যাঁ এখন লিংকটা
সবাই।
পেয়েছে, আমাদের ক্লাসের গ্রুপটাতে দেওয়া হয়েছিল এখন লিংকটা।
আমাকে তোমরা যদি মানে গ্রুপ থেকে, হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপ থেকে করো, আমি বারবার বলছি, এই আমাকে বারবার মানে অ্যাডমিট করতে লাগে মিটিং এ।
স্যার তাহলে মেল করে দিও তাহলে এটা।
হ্যাঁ, আমি আবার মেইল করবো, ঠিক আছে, কোনো প্রবলেম।
ঠিক
ঠিক আছে।
আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
তোমরা তো একটা মিস করে দিলে একটা টপিক, মানে বুঝে নেবে, ঠিক আছে? ওকে, সো let us solve a numerical problem. See this problem. So it is a basically simply supported beam, that is A and B, two supports, and these are the distance from A 2 meter at point C. A load is acting downward direction, that is 60 kilonewton, and from point D to B, a UDL, uniformly distributed load of 25 kilonewton per meter is acting at a distance 2 meters, and C to D, it is 1 meter. So we have two forces. Number one is your point load 60 kilonewton and uniformly distributed load 25 kilonewton per meter, and this is a simply supported beam. Okay, so how, let us see how to solve this. So if you are given, remember, in UDL, we can convert the UDL into point load. That is, you have to convert the UDL into point load. So UDL means what? 25 kilonewton per meter. That is, for 1 meter the load is 25 kilonewton. So here distance is 2 meter from D to B. The total distance is 2 meter. So what will be the total load? For 1 meter it is 25. So 2 meter it is 50 kilonewton, and it will act at the middle point. It is D to B, it is 2 meter. So it will act at 1 meter. That is from B 1 meter. Okay. So we have also the reaction force at point A, that is RA, and also a reaction force at point B, it is RB. Always we have reaction force at the support. Okay, so the first step, summation of force is equal to 0. Okay, so summation of force is equal to 0. That means we have four number of force. So RA plus RB, it is your upward direction, hence positive, minus 60 downward, minus 50, that is equal to 0. Okay, so RA plus RB will be equal to 110. Okay, next
ওকে স্যার।
next point is moment. Summation of moment is equal to 0. So what is the, at point C, at point A, the moment is equal to 0. Why? Because the distance is 0. Okay, plus RB, that is your RB. What is the total distance? 2 meter plus 1 meter plus 2 meter. That is total of 5. So RB into 5. Always remember this sign convention. Okay, if you do mistake, you will get a wrong result. Okay, so it is upward, hence positive, minus 60, this load 60 into, what is the distance? 2 meter. So 60 into 2 minus Again, this UDL 50 into what is the distance? 2 meter
plus one.
plus 1 meter plus 1 meter. This distance.
Oh,
Okay.
it is in the middle.
That's why it is 4, not 5. It is 4. So 15 to 4 will be equal to 0. So if you simplify this, you will get the value of RB, that is 64 kilonewton from this equation. So you can automatically find out the value of RA from this equation. If you put RB is equal to 64 in this equation, so RA will get 46 kilonewton. Okay. So now from the method of section, we are considering this part. We are doing analysis from right side. Okay, from point B. So section between D and B. Let me do it in slide mode. Okay. I will not admit anyone for now. This is the section. So if you remember, this is the direction of shear force Vx. Shear force is always V, and this is the corresponding moment. And this distance is, let us assume, as x. We don't know what is this distance, so hence it is x. So V summation of force is equal to 0. So Vx plus 64. This is Vx upward, hence positive, plus 64. It is this force. It is positive, minus 25 into x. See, this is the force. What is the distance? X. The UDL is 25 kilonewton per meter. That is, for 1 meter it is 25. So for x meter it is 25x. Okay. So minus 25x will be equal to
So
0.
here we will not consider the point load.
No, we are only
that
taking. No. Point load is from section A to D. Okay, we are taking this section only. This section. See, we are taking this section here. Point load একটা পরে করব, আরেকটা সেকশন করব, ঠিক আছে?
Okay, sir.
Sir, is there only two loads or two
Sorry,
point loads?
we have taken this section from D to B. This section only, considering this section only, D to B. Okay.
Actually, sir, here the uniformly distributed load has been converted into point load. So I was asking that where the section is being done.
Here we are taking a section between D and B. This point, you are seeing this pointer, this red
Yes,
color.
sir.
This is here we have taken the section. Again, next step we will take this section. Okay. Here you are just simply dividing this for simplification. Otherwise, the equation will become very large. That's why.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So see, so this is equal to 0. So we'll get this equation Vx is equal to 25x minus 64. Idea is to get an equation for shear force. Now we will just consider the value of x. That is, if you wish to find the shear force at B, we will consider x as equal to 0 because distance is 0. So what will be the shear force at B? B means what? Shear force at point B. Okay, so the distance is 0, hence it is minus 64 kilonewton from this equation. Okay, and if you consider x is equal to 2, considering x is equal to means we are taking shear force at point D, that is total is 2 meters. So if you put 25 into 2 minus 64, that will give you minus 14 kilonewton. If you just place the value of x as 2, it will give minus 14 kilonewton. Okay. Now what about moment? Moment is also summation of moment is equal to also 0. So 64 into x, that is this one, 64 into x, that is 64x minus mx, that is clockwise, hence it is minus. Again 25x into x by 2. This is the point loop, 25x into what is the distance? X by 2. It is the middle point, isn't it? It is acting in the middle. So 25x into minus x. Why it is negative? Because it is downward. Okay, equal to 0. You have to just see what is the direction of the force and what is the distance from distance and direction. Okay. So ultimately you will get mx. This is the moment equation. Mx is equal to 64x minus 12.5 x square. Okay. Now you wish to find the moment at B and moment at D. So moment at B, that is mb, x is equal to 0, distance is 0, it will give you 0 kilometer meter. And if x is equal to 2 meter, you will get md. Just put the value of x as 2 in this equation. So you will get md is equal to this value.
Sir,
70
how we have written here x equal to 2 and these values x equal to 0?
x is equal to, we are taking as x is equal to 0 because what is our objective? Our objective is to find the moment at point B and point D, isn't it? Our objective is
Yes,
to
sir.
find the moment is at point B
B
and
and
point D. So what is the distance in point B? If you take moment at point B, what is the distance? There is no distance, it is 0.
yes, sir.
This is the force. It
Okay.
is 0.
Then here
That,
x equal to 0 is taken.
yes. And if to find the moment at D, what is the distance? 2 meter.
X equal to 2. Okay.
Yes, that is it.
Okay. Okay.
So section between D and B is complete. We have found out the shear force and bending moment. Now we are taking section between C and D. Same thing. So this is the section, and we are again considering the section as x, the distance x. So this is the equation for force. So this is Vx. This point.
Equation for
This is equation for shear force. This one, summation of force, all the force is equal to 0, na? Section between C and D, summation of forces, all the forces is equal to 0. Two condition, and number 2 is summation of moment is equal to 0. Okay. So see, what are the forces we have got? We have this one, shear force Vx, reaction force 64, and your point load. That is, we have whatever we have derived from the UDL. This is our point load, 50 kilonewton. So 3 forces we have got. Okay. So Vx is upward direction. Switch off your mic. So this is Vx. This positive. Plus, just wait a second. Someone is trying to go. So see, we are considering this section. Okay. So this is Vx plus 64 minus 50. This is 50 minus 50 is equal to 0. So Vx is equal to minus 14 kilonewton from this equation. Now, what is the shear force at section point D? That is Vd. What is the distance? this point D. This point D. So what is the distance? This 2. So if you put x as 2, the VD will get minus 14 kilonewton, and x is equal to 3, that is shear force at section C, is minus 14 kilonewton. That is done. Now now for section for calculation of moment. So 64x, that is 64 into x minus mx, this one mx, minus 50 into x minus 1, that is C. X minus 1, this distance, is equal to 0. So mx will get this equation 64x minus 50 x minus 1. So similarly, if you calculate, md will get 78, and mc, that is moment about C, will get 92 kilonewton per meter. So I am not explaining this one. Section A and C, the same. We are taking now. You are taking section at this point. Earlier we have taken this section. Now we are just taking this section. And if you do the same calculation, you will get these values. Ultimately, you will get these values. That is moment for all the points. You will get the values of shear force and bending moment. So draw the shear force diagram. What you have to do, you just draw this parallel lines from this section, points A, C, D, and B, like this, and draw a line like this way. Now this is your point B. What is the value? 64. This is minus, hence this point 64. Then point D, it is minus 14. Minus 14. At point C, where is VC? This VC is also 14. Then in section A to C, that is 46. This is 46. Just see. And for section A, this is again this is PA. This 46. Now we will just simply join the points to get a diagram like this. This is your positive side and this is your negative side. And this is your shear force diagram. Next is bending moment diagram. So same. Yes. And okay, so this is your bending moment diagram. So what is the moment at A? This is 0. Where is MA? C. This is 0. Hence it is 0. Then MC. This is 92. This is 92. Then moment at D. MD is 78. This is 78. Now C. From point D to B. What is the equation? This equation. Mx is equal to 64x minus 12.5 x squared. Now you must have noticed this thing. We are joining as this line as straight line. This line is also straight line. But why this is drawn in this fashion? This is basically parabola, parabolic curve. Why? We have to see the equation.
Of the UDL.
Yes. See, this is you know what is the equation of a straight line. Is y is equal to mx plus c. This is an equation of a straight line. But this equation, see, 64x minus 12.5 x squared. This is a quadratic equation. So this will give you this type of curve, this parabolic curve. Okay, any question? এই জায়গাটা কি বুঝতে পারোনি? আছে?
স্যার আবার একটু বলো তো।
হ্যাঁ, so see, just consider this equation. This is x and this is x square. Okay, so if you just remember, what was our equation for a straight line? Y is equal to
y equal to mx plus c.
mx plus c. So x to the power 1. For a straight line, x's power is 1. And if your power is not 1, that is x square,
Is a quadratic.
it will get a curve like this. You just plot any point 1, 2, 3, 4 arbitrarily, and you'll get, if you plot them in a graph, you'll get a curve. Okay, that's why the line is like this, parabolic.
Okay, sir.
That is the end of today's lecture.
স্যার শেষ মনে
Sir?
চলে
হ্যাঁ, question আছে কার?
to connect Sunnylex wireless word.
Sir,
বলো।
sir, will you please present the very first slide of this day? I will take a screenshot of it.
There is প্রবলেমটা কি নাকি এটা?
Yes, sir. প্রবলেমটাই প্রথম যে পার্টটা হয়েছিল ওইটা যেটাতে আমি অ্যাবসেন্ট ছিলাম স্যার
আচ্ছা,
আজকের ক্লাসের।
এই প্রবলেমটা যখন শুরু হয়েছে তখন তো ছিলে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, এটা ছিলাম পুরোটা।
এটা
এটা না, একদম ফার্স্ট সেটটা স্যার, তুমি যে বললে আমি
First
একটা
set.
পার্ট মিস করে দিয়েছি।
হ্যাঁ, এটা
রিলেশন বিটুইন লোড শেয়ার ফোর্স এন্ড বেন্ডিং মোমেন্ট ওই পার্টটা স্যার।
এটা বোধহয় নাকি?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ইয়েস স্যার, এটাই রিলেশন বিটুইন লোড শেয়ার।
হ্যাঁ, এটা
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ।
স্ক্রিনশট করুন।
নিচ্ছি স্যার।
এটা একদম ইজি, এটা দেখলেই বুঝতে পারবে। বইও আছে ডেরিভেশনটা, আরএস কর্মীর বইতে সুন্দর করে দেওয়া আছে। এটা আমি আরএস কর্মী থেকে নিয়েছি।
স্যার এগুলো যদি সেকশন মেথডে না করে এরিয়া মেথডে করি তাহলে এটা কি প্রবলেম হবে?
কোনো প্রবলেম হবে না, তুমি দেখুন। আমি এরিয়া মেথডটাও আমি একটা এখন অ্যাকচুয়ালি টাইম কম তো এই জন্য একটাই করছি।
ঠিক আছে স্যার।
Yes,
ওকে
ঠিক আছে তাহলে।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
You can leave.
Thank you,
Next
sir.
class.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
আইকা স্যার
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Bye, sir.
সায়ন্তন নন্দী, সায়ন্তন, হ্যালো সায়ন্তন।
এই সায়ন্তন ধরে ডাকে তো।
কোন সেকশনে সায়ন্তন?
স্যার সি সেকশন।
এখন জয়েন করতে, ক্লাস ইজ অলরেডি ওভার।
এত বাইরে গেছে না।
অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স তো পাবে না আজকে। তোমরা ক্লাস আছে না পরের ক্লাস?
হ্যাঁ স্যার সিনজে স্যার ক্লাস।
লিভ।